Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to create this amazing image very quickly. Once you have the idea and you can do it and you don't need a studio, you can do it from your room using things that you have in your room. Of course you need some equipment, but there's no excuse because you're in quarantine and you're locked down in your room. It's no excuse for you not to create. So I'm gonna show you quite the opposite. So this is the photo, the final photo, and this is how I got there. It's pretty quickly, easily, just you get the idea and you do it. Here it goes, keep watching. Okay, first of all, let's think about the background. I mean, the background of the photo, right? And either it's gonna be, because I wanna make this photo black and white. So the main background, the main color could be black. And then the contrast with the MacBook and the phone, but it could be also white, and then the contrast will be the phone, which is red. So let's try the black one first, and you see, like, the point is that I'm creating this photo. I haven't created this photo yet, so the photo that you saw is the final product. This I'm showing you how I got there with the idea process and everything. So basically I have no idea what I'm doing right now, so I just get the ideas. Like, I think I'm gonna use black background to create the contrast between the MacBook and the black background. So if the photo that I showed you looks different, then it's just the idea generation further in the process. So I have a black table like this, and I want to try, you see it's pretty dirty, I have to clean this. So I'm gonna try to use this black table, and so let's clean it up. And I can see that I'm getting some reflections, you know, from the window. So we'll see what we can do about that. Okay, so let's clean this table first, right? So we create, you can use any kind of table that you have at your home. By the way, this dust I clean like every 3 days, but once you open the window in London, you're gonna get very dusty. So you can use any kind of table that you have at home, and make sure you clean this very well. Actually, I think this is not gonna work, so I have plan B, but let's just give it a go and try if this is gonna work. If this is gonna work, and if not, then we can get creative. So let's clean this pretty nicely. Like with the camera, you will see every single thing in the shot because it's really good lens and resolution. So we have to clean this like very thorough. Okay, right, so make sure it's, you know, you can, everything you can do in the editing, you know, in the post-production in the end, but you will save yourself a lot of time if you do it now. So why not? We have a clean surface, clean table, and the next step is the setup. Where you want to put the things, how you want to put it, what's going to be next to it, create the contrast, create the nice lines in the photo, and basically get creative. And here I'm going to find out whether the reflections on the table are going to be a problem or not. So let's see how this goes. So the idea is to have a Mac, right? It's gonna be like a closer shot detail. As I said, no worries, like I showed you a photo, but I have no idea how it looks like now because this is the, so you can see the contrast. So I have black background and then white Mac, which has black keyboard, and that is gonna be, and that's gonna supposed to be the contrast, right? And so let's try to do it like this. So I'm thinking to get the detail like that. Okay, now the phone, new iPhone SE. By the way, it's pretty dirty, so let's clean this and also this. And here, if I had the AirPods, I would put it there, you know, but I have only the ones with the cable, which is not that cool, is it? So I'm just gonna think, I have an idea. Okay, let's clean those surfaces like this. In the product photography, you have to make sure that everything is really clean. Sometimes you can't achieve that fully, but you can try, at least. That's pretty minimalistic, right? And simplistic, which is not bad. So we're gonna try that as well. I'm just thinking to create more contrast, to use the guitar picks that I have, which, you know, like, this is a creative setup. Like, I'm working on my Mac, I have my iPhone, and usually Macs are used by creatives as a profession or anyway. I don't play guitar, but I have these guitar picks from, this is from Robbie Williams, bass player. There's email address at the back, I'm not going to show you. This is from Robbie Williams concert, this is from Abbey Road, and this is Brian May's guitar pick. So let's try, just to show like I'm a creative, like I play the piano. Which piano could be a nice setup here. Okay. However, this is the perfect shot, and this is the used guitar pick, you know, and I'm not sure how it's gonna look like, because this is imperfection versus perfection. But maybe we're gonna use just Brian May and Abbey Road. Let's see. I'm gonna take the shot. How I'm gonna like randomly, or let's create this like line, and then just randomly having the guitar picks. These two, you know, like you can see that they are, so either without those or this. Okay, let's try. Let's see how it looks like. More of a detail, I would say, or a different angle. We can see the reflection here. Here's kind of good. Okay, let's take some photos and see. I think the guitar picks, it's too many, so I'm gonna lose two. It's too many. It's imperfection, perfection, you know, it's either or. So I'm gonna lose two of them, and I'm gonna switch it, so we're gonna see how it's gonna look like. I like the black background, it looks pretty good, so let's keep that, and let's take two guitar picks off. Let's take these two off. And not sure, but let's see. Okay, I'm done. So I took a couple of shots, probably maybe 60, 50, different angles, different setup, and just try things out. And I'm using Canon 5D Mark IV 24 to 105 millimeter lens, and I tried to use this light. It's pretty strong. Didn't make any difference because this lens is capable, and this camera is capable of going really low light conditions without no grain or noise or anything. So the light just gave me some reflections and some shadows and some, yeah, light reflections, which I didn't like. So let's go and edit this, and let me just show you how I ended up set up. So I end up like this. One guitar pick and just simplicity. Now let's see. Go ahead and edit, preferably in Lightroom or Photoshop, and see, get that raw images and see how we can do the editing of this and how it's gonna look like in the end. So stay tuned. Okay, so let's import some photos that we took into a Adobe Lightroom. I have taken a lot of photos, and these are with the light, you can see. And if you look at the beginning, you see, I don't like these photos because it's way too, like, too many straight lines, and the angle is pretty boring, right? This is much better, but I'm not going to even work on these photos, so I'm just gonna these ones. But as I realized, I don't like 4 guitar picks. It's way too crowded. So 2 ones, I don't like the angle. This is a little bit better, starting from here. But my favorite, I can use some of those photos, I think, but my favorites are the ones I took the last. These ones, you know, the angle is much more interesting. Also this maybe. Okay, this is sharper. Nice. But you see the light is a bit bad. So let's do something about it. Light. I want to make this photo black and white, and the iPhone will be red. So basically, I want to have like 2 versions, like the color one, and then I'm gonna make black and white, and then in Photoshop I'm gonna put it one over the another, and then I'm gonna edit. And the main ingredient to success is to pick a photo which has even lighting. If the light is not even, if it's not evenly spread throughout the whole photo, then there's a problem, and it's gonna be shown and visible. So I need to find a photo like this one that, you know, has to have the light evenly spread. And because we are not in the studio, like with our lighting, I had to use like the natural one, so sometimes it's not spread evenly. That's why I need to kind of like find a photo which has the light evenly spread, and then I can work with it. Because when you make it black and white, you don't want any shadows or any kind of, you want clear black and white photo. So I have my selection, and then I'm going to go to Photoshop. I'm going to go to Photoshop and do the black and white version that. So the images are edited, and now I'm just going to create 2 layers, and there's gonna be black and white photo, and then under it it's gonna be colored. So I'm just gonna basically cut out the iPhone and leave it colored. And then I'm gonna use brush strokes, because I have I have reflections on the iPhone screen from the back, so I need to make it even, you know, so it's nicely red all over. So this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna repeat the same thing in a different photo. I'm gonna import black and white one and colored one, and basically I'm gonna cut out the iPhone, which has reflections from the light. So I need to make it even. So what I'm gonna use is brush strokes and all the darker places on the iPhone which are created by reflection. I'm going to brush it to the color that is evenly spread mostly on the iPhone. So I'm gonna select that color and I'm gonna brush it so the iPhone is red completely, like without any reflections. So basically it's the same kind of process like in the previous photo. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. This is it. This is the done thing, finished, done and dusted. So again, thank you for watching this video, and please do subscribe to my channel as I'm trying to grow it, and I'm going to create more cool videos for you where you can also learn something as well about any kind of social media content creation, especially videography and photography. So you can like this video, you can comment on it, what you want me to do next, and subscribe, share, or whatever, you know. And I hope it kind of like gave you some ideas how to do the photography easy from your room. So thank you for watching, do subscribe and have a good day.